There are motorcycles that impress you, and then there are motorcycles that completely shift your perspective on what a machine can feel like. The 2026 BMW belongs to that rare category where emotion meets engineering in its purest form. Welcome back to Speed Society, where we explore the machines that don't just move on the road, but also move the rider within. Today, we dive into a motorcycle reborn with a modern soul, yet carrying the unmistakable heartbeat of BMW's legendary heritage. Whether you are a long-time Boxer engine fan, or someone who loves craftsmanship blended with performance, this bike forces you to pause, look twice, and imagine what true mechanical refinement feels like. The legacy of the 26 BMW R100, the original BMW R100, was never just another motorcycle. It was one of the models that defined the brand's identity, especially during the golden era of the air-cooled Boxer engines. Riders admired its simplicity, durability, and signature flat twin rhythm that created a riding experience far different from anything else on the market. With the 2026 Reaveled, BMW didn't simply resurrect a name. They reimagined what the R100 could represent in a world where modern technology often overshadows mechanical personality. The result is a motorcycle that pays homage to its origins while pushing the concept forward with new engineering, advanced materials, and a renewed focus on timeless riding pleasure. Design and aesthetic to 26 BMW R100s is a masterpiece of classic meets modern design. The overall silhouette remains elegantly slim and minimalist, staying true to the original R100's philosophy. The sculpted fuel tank has a gentle curvature that instantly takes you back to the vintage aesthetic, while the matte, finished metal accents reflect a level of craftsmanship that feels hand-built rather than factory-produced. The signature roundup is modernized with adaptive LED lighting, but visually maintains the retro charm that old-school BMW fans adore. The spoke wheels, exposed frame sections, and neatly integrated exhaust system give the R100s a sense of authenticity and mechanical honesty. This motorcycle doesn't scream for attention with aggressive bodywork. Instead, it stands proudly in its simplicity, confident that true beauty lies in proportions and purity rather than complexity. Engine at the heart of the 2026 R100 lies BMW's next-generation liquid-cooled 1000cc Boxer twin, engineered to deliver a perfect balance of torque, efficiency, and unmistakable Boxer character, producing approximately 92 horsepower and a torque output that arrives early and remains consistent across the rev range. The engine gives you that classic Boxer thump while smoothing out vibrations in a way that feels refined and mature. What makes the new R100 special is the way it blends nostalgia with responsiveness. It accelerates with a clean, linear pull that feels strong yet never overwhelming. BMW's upgraded fuel mapping ensures quick throttle response without sacrificing the natural feel that made the original R100 beloved. The bike retains the low center of gravity that Boxer engines are famous for, giving riders a stability advantage that becomes noticeable whether cruising, cornering, or maneuvering at low speeds. Technology and features. Though its design leans heavily into a classic approach, the 2026 R100 includes modern features that significantly elevate the overall riding experience. The digital-analog hybrid cluster gives you clean modern readability without losing the vintage charm of a classic dial. BMW's selectable ride modes adjust throttle sensitivity, traction control, and ABS settings for different environments. The bike also comes with enhanced cornering ABS, cruise control, USB-C charging, and heated grips. Bluetooth integration is seamlessly built in, allowing riders to connect their devices while still enjoying a clutter-free cockpit layout. The beauty of the R100s is how the technology is integrated subtly. Handling and comfort. BMW engineers have given the new R100s a carefully tuned suspension setup that focuses on confidence, balance, and overall comfort. The telescopic front forks and rear mono shock system work together to create a planted feeling on the road, absorbing bumps effectively without losing feedback. The bike feels incredibly stable thanks to its low center of gravity, making it equally enjoyable for new riders and veterans alike. The riding position is relaxed, upright and natural, allowing long rides without fatigue. The seat cushioning is dense enough for support yet soft enough to maintain comfort during extended journeys. The handlebar width and angle are designed for effortless control, whether weaving through traffic or enjoying open road cruising. Riding experience. Riding the 2026 BMW R100 feels like stepping into a conversation between the past and present. You hear the Boxer engine's signature beat, feel the predictable torque delivery, and experience a sensation that is straightforward, honest, and deeply engaging. The bike rewards smooth inputs and invites the rider to relax into the journey rather than rush through it. It is not a machine made for high-speed aggression. Instead, it thrives on rhythm, balance, and connection. Every shift feels precise, every vibration feels deliberate, and every corner inspires confidence. Upgrades. BMW's utter official upgrades for the 2026 R100, including premium leather seats, chrome exhaust options, touring windshields, soft or hard saddlebags, and upgraded suspension kits for riders who want a more sport-oriented feel. Custom paint schemes and vintage-inspired accessories allow riders to tailor the motorcycle to match their personal style. The R100 is designed with customization in mind, making it a perfect canvas for those who enjoy giving their bike a touch of individuality. Who is this for? The 2026 R100 is ideal for riders who value soul over speed, craftsmanship over complexity, and heritage over hype. It appeals to those who appreciate the art of riding and enjoy motorcycles with character rather than overwhelming electronic intervention. When you are a returning rider seeking comfort or an enthusiast who loves vintage-inspired engineering, the R100 delivers an experience that is warm, confident, and emotionally rich. Pricing and availability. The 2026 BMW R100 enters the market with a starting price of around $13,500, depending on the region and optional packages. Considering its premium build quality, modern technology, and heritage significance, the pricing positions it competitively within the retro modern motorcycle category. Availability begins worldwide in mid-2026, with pre-orders already open in several countries. Final thoughts. The 2026 BMW R100 is a tribute to heritage crafted with modern precision. It is a motorcycle that doesn't rely on loud marketing or aggressive specs to prove its worth. Instead, it captivates through its refined design, balanced performance, and the unmistakable charm of a Boxer engine that has stood the test of time. For riders who want a machine that feels meaningful and timeless, the R100 offers a riding experience and goes beyond transportation and becomes a personal expression of style, history, and passion.